What is the greatest Buccaneers uniform of all time? Let's talk about it on the Boat Parade.
You know you can look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus. He the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace. You know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me tone it down. I told them.
Yo, 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 yo.
My name is Jared. His name is Ryan, and we are the
The Boat Parade.
Ryan, football uniforms are iconic.
Iconic.
When I was growing up, like football uniforms was like all that some people cared about. Like it didn't matter if Oregon won or lost. What did they wear?
Well, yeah, Oregon specifically.
Right.
They get like 19 uniforms a season, so then they could sit with their design uniforms and say, you know, I know they totally designed those for us, but we won't even wear those this season.
Well, they don't even play that many games. So
that's my point.
when it comes to uniforms, some are classic, some are modern, some are even futuristic.
Throwback.
But really, we want to talk about what our top 5 Buccaneers uniforms of all time were, Ryan. Right?
Now, we compiled this list. There was a togetherness. We compiled this list with, obviously, our genius, things that we have about us, and also... And also, with all the expertise we have in uniform history and the history of uniform, so in all of our study and education.
We did legitimately sit here and scroll through and look at every uniform combination.
We've seen every single Buccaneers uniform combination in the history of the Buccaneers uniform combinations. And we have made a decision on what the top 5 are. So we're going to start with number 5 here. And this was actually... I think mutual. It should be on the list, but it's not too high on the list. So we're going to start with the
red on pewter.
Boom! You
It
can see that
has to
picture
be.
right now. It has to be.
That's like when you look up the Buccaneers.
Iconic.
It is what it is. So it has to be on there.
Not that it's super special, but it's what quintessential Bucks.
It really is. So that's at number 5. At number 4, we went back and forth a little bit, but we liked this one a little bit more. White on white. When they wear white on white at home, and they, as opposed to when they wear pewter pants, it's just the monochromatic look. It looks clean until they go out there and hit people, and then they become dirty. I just think it's a solid look.
Sorry, I have. Anyway, we'll leave it alone.
I wanted to know what you were laughing at. That's why I was looking at you.
I'll tell you after. Number 3, which I put these at number 3 because I love these uniforms. Now, they're super hot to play in. Have to be hot. But it's the all pewter Pirates, Bucks Nation super uniforms. Now, Jared, you obviously you're going to put the pictures up and whatever. So check these out. You're already looking at them. I love the pewter. I love the color. You know, before I started to study intensely, almost for degree, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I would have just said it was like slate gray. I would have never known it was pewter.
Right.
So now that the pewter Pirates have an all pewter uniform, dope.
And I think what keeps this at 3 instead of being higher is that when they get sweaty, it really shows this color. It's like the worst color that shows sweat.
Tell me pewter's not the coolest. Pewter with like a red logo is not the coolest polo you can have, though.
Yeah. I like the one
pewter
with
polo. Dope.
I'm gonna find this, put it up on the screen. There's one with like the little ship with all of the flags going up it. Oh, it's so clean. All right.
Dang.
Number 2 is when they wore the
love this
all
choice.
red color rush.
Red color rush all day long. My favorite is the numbers look like Dracula. The numbers look like wow. The numbers look like I'm coming for you. Captain Hook is my grandfather. You know what I mean?
That's
what about it.
That is what all of the Bucks numbers used to look like, but those were ugly. What they used to wear when Jameis was there.
With the new, and then they mix it up, and then they say, and then it's the red color rush.
If they did a color rush now, which like the pewter is their color rush, but if they did like the all red color rush with like this style, it'd be probably pretty sick.
Be nasty.
And then at number 1,
is indisputed. I don't want to hear no comments.
It is potentially
indisputed,
like the greatest NFL uniform
all time
ever, and that is the creamsicle uniforms. They're iconic. Back in the day, they were so ugly that like that's why they changed them. But now I think it's one of those things where something is like ugly cute. You know what I'm talking about?
Storm jersey. We'll leave that one alone. Yes, it's ugly cute. It's like a throwback. It's like genetically our generation is engineered to hit a certain age where we look back at the 70s and 80s and everything they had was dope. They're bringing back, what are those sunglasses called? Vipers? Pit Vipers. They're bringing back Pit Vipers mullets, and we got to bring back the creamsicle uniforms. They're literally so dope. I have a creamsicle shirt. I've worn it on this show. If you're a real fan, you already know about the creamsicle. I'm telling you, the uniform, greatest sports uniform of all time.
That's a bold statement across all sports. I just said NFL. I don't know. You guys let us know.
With the original pirate logo on the helmet,
I know.
bro.
I have a hoodie with Bucco Bruce on it.
Bucco Bruce looking dope in the popsicle looking uniform.
Popsicle, what?
I know that it's creamsicle, but it looks like one of those beautiful orange popsicles that you get and then you want to eat it.
Like a orange, what's it called? Creamsicle. Oh, it's called a creamsicle. That's what we've been saying the whole time, Ryan. That's why it's called that.
His mute sarcasm, by the way, was sarcasm, in case you couldn't tell. Anyway, let us know what you think should have been on our list, or if you agree with our list. If you disagree, don't dislike the video, okay?
But
just like it and comment and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time on the Boat Parade.
You know you could look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus. He the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace. You know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me tone it down.